Hey everybody, this is Peter Palmiotti of Human Art Studio, and this is Making Comics and Art, episode 112. Thank you everybody for watching. I probably don't ever say that, but I appreciate those that come in to the live streams and those that watch afterwards, those that comment, those that share, all that jazz. Give a like, subscribe, become a patron, yada yada yada. So I am freaking 105 subscribers away from hitting 1,000, which is amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
it's been growing and growing, and 105 will probably still take me a long time, but maybe this year I'll actually pass 1,000, so I can become part of the YouTube partnership program again, and we could do super chats and other fun stuff. I guess I forget exactly, but yeah, it's cool. So with me today is MarV Artwork. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for having me, Pete. Yeah,
My
thank you.
pleasure. It's been a
Thank
while.
you. Yeah. It's been too much, too much. Yeah, yeah. It was that we hang out last time. Yeah.
Yep. So for those that don't know, and I believe I put it in the video description box down below the video, the link to your campaign. You are live on Indiegogo currently, and we could share that out now or later, whatever you feel like.
Yeah,
Um,
it's fine by me. Thanks. I'm
sure.
okay.
And uh, how's it going so far?
Well, I think I'm on. Last time I saw, I was at 50, 50. Let me see, 50. What? 52, I think. I'm gonna see it now. 16 backers, 77%. I'm doing 26 days left. I'm doing a 600 flexible roll. And yes, a week. It's been a week last Sunday, and yeah, for the first campaign. I'm doing really great. I'm very happy. People like the art. People like the story. And yeah, I've been in a lot of live streams last week because I was on vacation. I took 2 weeks, and the first week was to finish the story. Now I'm just making some improvements in on some of the panels that I think I don't like the end product, But yeah, so far it's been doing well. I've been drawing like crazy. Took a couple of days off because I've been very tired, so tired lately. But yeah, I'm finishing improving the panels. This is one of them. I didn't like the coloring, and I got some tips from a couple of buddies about some about the tone that I should have on this panel. This is a double spread page, and yeah, I can't wait to have it printed. I can't wait to dedicate myself 100% for the second book that is going to be. I hope to start 100% next week because I'm finishing writing it, and yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, man, since I really had a like a how do I say this, vacations. I've been ill for a couple of days,
Yeah.
uh, And now, yeah, I can't wait to start this. It's been a crazy ride. I have my first credit as a comic book reader with Arrow Comics on the Indie Vault Revolt book. 8 page black and white, just a sneak peek about this book, and yeah, it's finally printed. Randy is going to make the delivering. He's going to ship everything to the backers, and yeah, now I'm doing this and can't wait to start drawing the second book. That's going to be very different from this one. The style's got to be more simple than this one because I have to find a deadline style, you know. Yeah,
Right.
because yeah, this took 2 years, not because I want it, but
Hey,
because yeah,
two
crazy.
years is a short time. I've been working on retro for too many years.
Yeah, but yeah, I understand. But yeah, this
But that's cool. Yeah. I mean, it's like you put in so much work. I've been following your whole journey, um, and you're finally pulling it all together and getting it done, and doing your crowdfunder, and like you said, you have the sneak peek out there that people will see soon, and
yeah, it's
that's
gonna
pretty
be
cool, man.
yeah,
That's
thanks.
so we have Mark Torres, otherwise known as AK from the radio, showing up
Hey
for
man.
for a minute, and he says, "Just passing through. Are you guys having an ink off, digital versus traditional?"
Traditional is in the past for me now. I'm all about digital now, faster, and I don't have to wait too much time to do a drawing. So yeah, long live digital.
Oh, I'll be getting on to my tablet soon enough. Once I'm finished inking the pages, I'm gonna be using my digital tablet, to color the pages.
Yeah,
So we'll see how that goes. I haven't tried it yet, and I'll probably have to watch some videos and relearn what I used to know.
yeah, but in my case, I try to do as much. I try to do no because I don't know better. I do everything like if it was a traditional, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing digital, but I try to keep it the more traditional as I can. If that doesn't make sense, because it doesn't. But yeah, this is crazy.
But yeah, I mean, it's like everybody is different. Whatever you use, whatever tools, traditional, digital, different. If you're doing digital, there's 100 different art programs you can use and whatever. But the final product is what matters.
Yeah, of course. And the thing is that I was a purist a few years ago.
Right.
Yeah, all traditional, you know, pastel and uh, charcoal paper, and
Right.
yeah. But then I changed my mind when I started to to do the rest that I needed to do, and yes, faster, better in my opinion, because I don't have to waste too much time on waiting for the ink to dry and other stuff that traditional uh, make us wait too much time, you know. Yeah,
Yeah. Digital. I hear it's faster, and that's you know. I had people coming at me like, you should really get a tablet so you could do digital inking. I'm not really interested in digital inking. I might do some on a project or two, but it's like I've been doing this for decades, and
Yeah.
I love it. Um, but I definitely will experience what you are at some point.
The thing is that you've been doing this for 28 years, right?
In September will be 30, my 30th.
30. Wow, man.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, it's natural that you want to continue doing the traditional because you've been doing it most of your professional life. So yeah, it
Yeah.
makes sense. But this is the first time that I'm coloring. This is the first time that I'm really do. Now this is the first time that I do a comic. So yeah, I didn't have the time to get that passion for the traditional inking. So yeah, it makes sense in my case that I was able to make the transition because I only was a freelance illustrator for 10 years, and I
Right.
was yeah, and I was tired of trying to produce as much as I could, but wasn't able to make as much that I wish I was able to make. So now I'm faster, and I can draw way more faster than I used to. And now I next book is gonna be is gonna take much less than this one. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this was a bit of a learning curve for you, and you
yeah,
know, um, how do you feel about the Indiegogo? Like your experience with that so far?
man, I'm still a little bit nervous about it. You know, first time I had a buddy, McJimmy, who did basically almost the campaign. It helped me out, gave him some and gave me some tips about the shipping and whatnot. But yeah, I gotta I'm a little bit nervous about the end of the campaign and
Right.
the process after that. You know, fulfilling the campaign, the shipping, and all that. That's what is scaring me the most because one thing is to click launch, you know.
Yep.
The the worst part is maybe the worst part is waiting for you that the backers get the books, they get the book, and everything is okay, you know, no problems with the shipping, no problems with the packaging. That's what scares me the most because I don't have a clue about that particular phase in the end of the campaign, you know.
Yeah. Have you checked like where most of your pledges are coming from? Like, I'm sure you got a lot of local people picking up your book, but do you have a lot of people, like, say, in the U.S.
Yeah,
that?
more in the US, yeah, more in the US than in the Europe. In Europe, I
Yeah.
think I have four or five in Europe. Yes, and maybe I don't know, 10, 12, 13, something like that in US.
Yeah.
So I wish I had more backers in the US because I have to print in the US in Mixam, you know,
Ah.
and that's the less you print, the more expensive it will be, right? So yeah, that's a concern for me right now.
Right. Yeah. Well, it will get easier as you you know with the next issue, I'm sure. Um, what was I gonna say? I just had something on my brain. I've been
No worries.
working around the clock, so it's like I
Yeah.
got a lot going on. But um, oh, I wanted to mention this is for my channel. Anybody listening? I got a bunch of people coming on, and I'm pretty much booked every day until next Monday. Plus, I have a list of more than a dozen other people Um, but I will mention I have Gary Hodges is going to be joining me. I think tomorrow. I forget. It's like I got to start setting up the streams. But I have Gary Hodges coming up. I have Gibran Redinger coming up.
Gibran, nice.
Um, yeah, I got.
Tomorrow? When is Gibran? Do you know when?
Um, Ga- I'd just be guessing. I think Gary might be evening. Um, Gibran, Gibran's evening. I'm going to set them up within the next 24 hours, so
Mm-hmm.
they'll be up there. You can go to my YouTube channel page,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. I'll
there's
see it.
the
Yeah,
live stream links. Um, but yeah, I got them two. I got a show I'm going to be on Friday. I forget what the show's name is, but I'll post links. Um, and then Sunday I'll be with Indie Volt.
nice.
And I heard that Roland Mann is going to be on the stream. So there's a name I've been following for years, and I don't think we've ever talked in person. I could be wrong. Maybe I saw him at a convention. I see hundreds of people. I forget who I've
Yeah,
seen. Um, but yeah, really looking forward to that. And yeah, I forget. I just got a bunch of people coming on. Just for those that follow my channel, want to know who's
mm-hmm.
coming up and all that. I'm gonna start making like banners. It's like all these people are coming on, you know. But just I got juggling a lot of work. I'm starting a new book. I got
Nice.
other new work coming my way shortly. So I want to finish out some work this month. The Inks on Retro is definitely what I want to finish this month. I got the Wildcat anthology. I want to finish that this month. And if I can knock out one or two other things, besides a couple of commissions I got to do, see if I can knock out another comic project. I'm not sure which one, but because next month I'm going to be even busier.
That's great, man.
Yeah, things are looking up and getting better. not
Yeah.
necessarily not necessarily going smoother, but
Well, as long as there is work to be done, that's awesome, man. That's great.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, I really want to crunch so I get this book totally done and into the hands of the short Kickstarter I did a few years back. Then once that is all accomplished, I'll be doing, much like yourself, an Indiegogo. And
Mm-hmm.
that will be a full campaign as opposed to my 5-day Kickstarter campaign.
Great.
Yeah. So see if I can make some real money.
Yeah, after this one, I'm looking for makes also a the second book that is called Two Witnesses, the continuation of the Sin Killer.
Right.
And then I have another IP that I wanna work on, and that's gonna an horror comic noir. It's gonna be in black and white. So I want to work on those two. So looks like the other one, the other IP that I'm working on is being edited, I think, right now. And as soon as I get as soon as I get the pages edited, I'll jump right into that, because that's gonna be a great book. That's gonna be if people like horror and some decapitations and yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. That one is gonna be very, very cool. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. So, what else you been up to?
Oh well, nothing much. Was all about finishing the this one, and yeah, that's what I wanna do is continuing to make comics and be able to, combine the day job so far with the projects that I'm going to be involved in. So yeah, that's what I really want. Now that I have the tablet, I can really jump into make comics, and I'm learning every day. I'm watching videos on YouTube. Always asking for advices, and people have been awesome in that matter. People have helped me a lot when it comes to give me tips. So yeah, this has been crazy, man, and I've been loving the journey so much. Yeah, it's been awesome, man. It's been awesome.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. And you want to do a couple of books, and you'll get a few books out there and under your belt, and you'll build your system where become it's never totally automatic, but
Yeah,
at least you'll know what to expect, like when it comes to shipping, when it comes to dealing with the pledgers and customers, when it comes to talking about your live campaigns and promoting and all that jazz.
yeah. Is but yeah, it's I'm living the best days of my these last couple of days years have been awesome.
uh,
Yeah, I've been doing exhibitions and other stuff for 10 years, and doesn't compare what I'm been experiencing for the last 2 years. So yeah, I started this when I was 45. I'm 46 right now, and December I'll be 47. And yeah, I started. I think I started a little bit late, but yeah, I'm happy about the comic that I did because people really enjoyed the characters and the story and the art.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the finished product. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole comic making community is growing every day. I constantly talk about this, but like it's definitely a reality that didn't exist for myself and others. Back just not even not too long ago, and I'm meeting more and more people to, to the point of where I'm like forgetting who I met, but it's definitely they're all encouraging and helpful, like you say, and
Yeah.
um, you know, if we as individuals can do better, then we as a group can do better, and really make this industry stronger,
Mm-hmm.
and that's that would be great.
Yeah. And it's fun, especially now with the internet, everybody can connect with everybody. There is no, you don't need to and get up early and spend 5 or 8 or 12 hours on just to go to a place to show your work. It's just email or connect with somebody on Messenger or StreamYard, and you show your work. And yeah, time the time was right to make this, because now we have so much opportunities that 30, 40 years ago we wouldn't have the chance to have. So,
Right.
yeah, and you know that because you you live that, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how stuff's changed.
Yeah. It's like I'm part of Twitter group of people. It's not my group; it's somebody else's. But they, a lot of people in there are streaming and just throw the link in the group, and you can go on their show, or you can join their Discord or whatever, wherever they're streaming, and just go and chat and work on your project while you watch them work on this.
Yeah.
I was doing a bit of that this morning, working on retro pages and chatting. The guy's name is Boob Dan. We're doing on YouTube, and he knows he's got a whole bunch of friends, and people I'm like aware of, but didn't know, getting to know them through the streams, and it's fun.
Yeah, lots of fun. Yeah, lots of fun.
It always makes the work go faster. It's like you get lost in conversation and time flies by.
Yeah. I made a mistake and now I have to.
Did you spill some ink on your page?
No, I just combined two layers and I should have done that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just noticed that now. So I wasn't able to take a part that should been gone, So
Yeah.
yeah, now I have to find a way to take care of it. Oh man, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, I know that to be a sticky point for digital people. It's like keeping the layers separate so you can always go back and take something out or change the color of it, or do things easier.
Mm. I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe work on another piece of it and get back to it.
No, I'm going to yeah, I'm going to erase much of the much of the page, most of the panel that I did, and then yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to do now. Yeah, I just found a better way to do this.
Cool. And we have Doris Jones, Labors of Love. She says,
Hey,
"Good
Doris. Hey,
morning,
good morning,
gents.
Doris.
Welcome, welcome." And anybody who's in the chat, feel free to promote what you got going on. I don't. I have to actually look into it, and maybe I need a moderator or whatever. Where I don't think people can drop links. Um, but if you just give the sort of whatever.com without the initial HTTP, it should be okay. People can copy paste go to. But yeah, I mean, it's like I'm totally down to promoting other people's work and
Yeah.
expanding their audience. In fact, Saturday, what I'm doing is Saturday 1 p.m. in the afternoon Eastern Time Zone. I'm doing a Pimp Your Comic where you can come on for at least 15 minutes, talk about your comic project, your crowdfunder, your mother-in-law, whatever you want, and we'll have a great time. I'm going to go a couple hours. I'll go really long if I get a crowd. Um, and depending on how busy it is, if it's not busy at all, I'll let you stay on longer. I can't take on a lot of people at the same time, unfortunately, because of my crappy internet. But at least two
Yeah,
or three people at a time I can do. So it'll
yeah,
be
that's nice, man.
yeah, it'll be fun regardless. And I've done a couple before. You can check my playlists. I got a Pimp Your Comic playlist, so you can check out what the feel of it is.
And yeah, and I was able to just put the thing as I wanted to. Yeah,
Excellent.
nice. Yeah, I was able to do it. Now I'm going to. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So you want to tell people, for those that don't know you or your project, what your book is about.
Yeah, thanks. So the Sin Kill is the story of John Paris, who is veteran from the Vietnam War. He was uh, he was a priest when he went to war, and they were about to. I can show some pages here. So they were coming back from a mission, and then they fell into an ambush, and unfortunately they were caught by surprise, of course, and John was the only survivor. You know, there were traps, and they were camouflaged in the middle of the trees and the bushes, and yeah, they were captured. Some of them were executed, and others were killed in the ambush. So John is about to be killed. He's the last one, but he unleashed his power. He brought back his dead friends, brought back them to life. But the pain that they felt when they knew that they were not coming back home alive, they turned them into monsters. They became these lizard kind of creatures, and they became so mad at the situation that they start killing all the Viet Congs. And yeah, that's basically the story of John, because when the book begins, you know where he live. You know that he lives with Michael and Gabriel, a Doberman and a Raven. And when he's about to, after he buries the guy alive, he tells us about what happened in Vietnam. And then at the end of that part, we continue to see the continuation of the story with the guy that he buried alive before. So
Cool.
yeah, it's just a sneak peek of this character, because the rest I will work more and more on these characters in the second book, especially with Michael and Gabriel.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and really
Yeah,
curious what you're going to do with the animals. And
yeah, Michael is a great character. I love him very much. He's a mean motherfucker, if I can say that.
sure.
Yeah, he's when he was alive, he was a fighting dog, and one of the dogs that he killed was his brother. So yeah, he was fighting all his life, and then one day he loses a fight, and his owner decided that he's got to go because he was in a very bad shape. So Michael heard him telling a guy that to put him down, and he just was able to have enough strength to escape, and he escaped to the graveyard when John lives. So John finds him. Michael dies in his arms, and then yeah, he brought him back. to life, and they start living together, the both of them. And Gabriel came back later. But the funny thing that I want to make about these three characters is that they knew about each other, but they never met each other. You know,
Right.
that's yeah. The Gabriel saw several times Michael fighting other dogs. Michael saw Gabriel just looking at him a couple of times, and John, same thing. You know, he saw both of them here and there, and destiny will bring them together at some point. And years later, that they met, that they've seen each other, they basically will become friends and family. They will become a family after
Right.
all the pain, all the death that came into their lives. It's common those fatalities bring them together. You know, that's what I like about these characters is that it doesn't matter how much you suffer in life, there will be always something that you can rely on, or friends or family. You know, so yeah, this is just the beginning. This is just a sneak peek of the three characters, but the second book will be more about that connection.
Cool.
Yeah, can't wait to start, man. Start drawing because I have already done the first draft, so can't wait.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, are you reading anything currently?
Seriously, I read the last one I read was Only Death Can Save Us.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Yeah, yeah, that's a sick book. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. But unfortunately, I haven't backed enough campaigns. The campaigns that I really wanted because first the shipping is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why the backers from United States, their book will be printed in the United States, and those from Europe will be printed here in Europe. So the shipping will be not.
Reasonable.
Yeah, yes, it will be
Yeah.
very reasonable. Yeah, I thought about. I didn't thought about it. McChimmy told me about it, and he got a point on that, and really appreciate his help. But yeah, I'm looking for to back also in a couple of months or so because right now things are not going well. There's a book that I'm really looking for is Octopus Cowboy. I don't know if you heard about it.
No,
No, man,
I don't think.
that's insane. You got to check that out, man. You got to check that out. Octopus Cowboy is a hell of a comic. For me, is one of the comics of the year, man. And yeah, yeah, that's insane. That's
Who's
insane.
who's the creators behind that?
Let me see.
Do you
Actually,
remember?
Jason. Let me see. If I can. Octopus. Man, I've got his page. I don't remember his page, but let me go to my Facebook. I have already. Um, oh man, Lady Satan. I'm looking forward to reading that too.
Right. Yeah.
Lady Satan. Yeah, that's another one. That one I've backed digitally, but I want the book because it's insane. That story too. I really enjoy it. Yeah. Okay, Octopus Cowboy on Indiegogo. I'm looking at the campaign right now. 5 days left. This is from Jason Orfalas. I'm going to share it right now on my Facebook,
Cool.
and you can see it.
Yeah.
You
What
can,
I mean, even though it's little, what I can see looks good. So.
it's incredible. This is fantastic. The art is incredible. The premise is amazing. So look at this. This is just crazy.
Nice.
Very natural.
Eh,
It's incredible. The story is fantastic. The animals are incredibly well drawn. You feel the weight. You man, this is not just drawing. This is know what how to draw and where to put everything in place. Look at his
right.
horse. This is just man. I haven't seen something like that since I don't know. There are a lot of people who can draw. I know how to draw animals. I drew them for forever. I think since I
Yeah.
started drawing, but I never got this feeling of organic feel. This is
Yeah.
look at this. This is just beautiful. This is just
Yeah.
beautiful.
I can tell. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Drawing horses isn't an easy thing. Um, it's funny though. Like one of my very first drawings as a kid was a horse, and somehow
mhm.
I nailed it the first time. It became more difficult later, but
Yeah. It's easy to draw. For me, it's easy to. I've drawn um, lots of horses, but to have that feel, that natural feel, is not easy. You know,
yeah,
and even in professional comics, you look at some of the horses, for instance, and okay, it's well drawn, but there is no weight in that leg. There is
right,
no, there is not. It's not so organic. It's well drawn, but it's just there. There is
yeah,
no pressure in that paw, or the look, the expression is just a normal expression. There is nothing that says to you that horse is in stress or suffering or having the time of his life. But here in this book, you get you get that feeling, you get those emotions, and that's something that I haven't seen in comics in a while. Animals really have that organic feel.
yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Oh,
That's one of the books that I want to back. I hope that when he does the second one, he has a tier that I can buy the first one. But like
yeah,
I said, it's incredible that there are so many great comics out there, and unfortunately, the shipping is just insane, man.
yeah,
I gotta find a way to get comics, physical comics, because I have a bunch of them digital. I have dozens, and I haven't read them. Because
right.
I like to draw in tablets, but I don't like to read comics on it.
I hear you. It's like I've read plenty like online, like web comics and stuff. But if there's a printed version, then that's really what I want.
Yeah,
it's like I like to lay down on the bed and open up a copy of something and just
yeah,
enjoy.
that's true, man. That's true. But check that out. It's a great book.
Yeah, I'll check that out, and if I remember, I'll put the link into the video description of this video, so
Hmm.
people watching can also check it out.
Yeah,
Um,
I put it on my profile, so on my
yeah,
Facebook, if you want to check it out later.
got it. Yeah, I got a list of at least 20 books I want to get, and this is like from friends alone. It's like um, because I couldn't afford it when their campaign was live or whatever, and so I got to go back and make sure I get copies of their books. And I mean, Russ was one of them. I missed his campaign. I just didn't have the funds, and I don't want to, like you. I don't want to get the digital copy. I want the printed
Yeah,
copy.
but I think you
Um,
still have. I think you still have a few books. Just yeah, I think so.
he's going to be working on issue 2 soon, or is
Yeah,
working on
yeah,
issue 2. So
yeah. He's working on that, and he will be with he will be launching. You can find Only Death Can Save Us by Arrow Comics too, because they're going to go with direct on the direct market. So
right,
in August you will have the floppies of Only Death Can Save Us. It will be by months for 2 months, I believe.
yeah,
So yeah, that's and another one that I hope to see soon, and that's from Lucifer Storm and Christian Rossi. Um, Ed Gain, Demon Hunter. That's gonna be sick.
Mhm.
That's gonna be sick. I'm a huge fan of Christian since Trespasser when he did Trespasser and Voidwalker for alternate comics. And man, I'm a huge fan of Lucifer Storm also because
yeah,
yeah, I thanks to his videos, Lucifer's videos, I know how to write a comic. I didn't have a clue, so I devoured every single video that he did about writing. And yeah, now I can say that I understand. I'm not a huge writer, but now I understand where to put some stuff.
yeah.
How to
The
create pacing, all that. Yeah.
the anthology I'm doing is what was for Storm. He wrote it. Um, Abel Parsons is penciling, and I'm inking,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and that's just a short story. Werewolves. That's all you need to know.
Okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. Yeah. And today I did this logo. I did
Oh, cool.
this logo
Yeah,
for a friend. This is better to do this. Worse.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. With the horns are octopus tentacles. So yeah, I did this one for a buddy from work that is going to have his own YouTube channel about cooking, and he needed a logo. So I came out with this one, and I finished a couple of hours ago, and I have already sent it to him, and he really enjoyed it. So yeah, I wish him the best on his YouTube channel. It's going to start very soon, I think.
Cool.
So yeah,
Doris says I had to make the hard decision to get PDFs based on my budget. Ultimately, it's better than not supporting or missing a story, and I hate e-rating for the most part.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's
I know
true.
that.
That's true because like the usually the digital version is pretty cheap, and it's like yeah, some campaigns like you know it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world just to throw it a couple of bucks, get the digital version, support the creator a little bit, and be able to read the book and maybe even do your own review and promote it
Hmm.
that way and stuff. So
Yeah, but yeah, digital is out there to help creators, but unfortunately, uh, well, when I back, I usually don't. I usually don't read them. Yeah, yeah, that's it. And I have a
yeah.
bunch of them, and this
Well,
one, Vampire Verse, was one of the last ones that I backed. Fortunately, it wasn't fulfilled the campaign, but I got the comic, the digital. But I haven't read it yet. I just saw some of the pages, and I really enjoy the artwork. It's amazing. But I gotta read it. But that's the thing. It's not physical. Is that ah But yeah, this is an amazing book. If you have the chance to get in touch with uh, Frank Forte, And
Right.
yeah, this is an amazing book. I really enjoy the style. The story is awesome. And yeah, if you have the chance to get in touch with him, even by buying the digital, because I'm sure he's got the files for you if you want them. So
Right.
that's yeah. This is one of the books that I was hoping to get physically, but $35 is too much for shipping. So yeah, it's hard to see great books not being backed as they should, as they deserve to be backed. You know.
Yeah. It's funny. One of the new books I'm working on is about, yeah, Illuminati vampires.
Whoa.
So that should be fun.
Yeah, that should be fun. Yes. Illuminati vampires. No. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I just started that, so won't be out for a while, I'm sure.
Wow. And that will be in color, black and white.
I'm not sure. I mean, I just found out the title, which I forget right now. It's I think it might be Slaughtered to the Wolves. I'm not sure. Um, or Sheep to the Slaughter, or something like that.
Mhm.
But it's just somebody who came through my art rep, um, Philip Russert, and wanted me to ink his book. And I did a page, and he, really liked it. So, I don't even know how many pages it's going to be, or
Mhm.
or anything. So, you know, I think he's self-publishing. So, um, I'm sure I'll know more over time. It's like, as an inker, I almost don't need to know anything other than, like, if I have questions about the art. Um, I don't need a script. I don't need to know much. But things like knowing it will be colored might influence how I approach things. Maybe not much, but something to keep in mind.
Mhm.
But I've gone blind inking books before, and it's like, I remember when I was working at Aquaman, he was always like, "You want to read the script?" And I was like, "I'll read it when it comes out." you know,
Yeah.
when I get my copies.
Oh man. Yeah.
But yeah, it's.
So you're working on page what? What's the?
Currently, this is page 14. I just posted page 12 not too long ago. So page 13 through 20, they're kind of mostly done. I mean, there's still enough work on them, but I'll start, finishing off one by one, and then posting them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Mhm.
um, and then the real work is going to be from 21 to 28. It's a 28-page story. Um, but I'm very happy with how, the quality of work I'm putting in, and how it's coming together.
Yeah,
Um,
and you have that problem with the other artist that he wasn't fulfilling his part, right?
yeah. I mean,
That's
it's like, yeah, I had an initial penciler, didn't work out. Rich Fuchsia did an amazing job. He did pencil the first 20 pages years ago, and just penciled the last 8 pages last year. So his style is a little different, but that won't really matter.
mm-hmm.
It kind of works with the flow of the book, I guess. But yeah, I had a colorist that didn't just took his time coloring my pages. He did a great job. I loved his work, and I actually still want to work with him. But he sort of dropped the ball, and I decided, I'll get somebody else. Marshall Lee stepped in, but he's changed his direction of what he wants to do, so he stepped away from the project. And I decided, look, it's like I don't want to deal with a colorist. I just want to do it myself.
Hmm.
So I'm going to get somebody to flat the colors for me, just save me a little bit of time, and then I'll color it like in an '80s style, traditional like coloring way, and um, just flat colors with maybe some darker shades, light highlights, whatever, but nothing, not the super computer coloring you see, where
Yeah,
mold.
I never like that. I never
Yeah,
like that.
um, but it will be more poppy.
Hmm.
Things will pop. Things will stand out a lot better. Um,
But you're going to do it digitally?
yeah, I'm gonna use the tablet to do the coloring, unless I
Yeah.
really have a problem with it. um, that's my plan. That's to do it that way. Um, I figure it would be a lot easier using the tablet with a pen
Hmm.
than trying to do it with just a mouse or something. Which
Yeah.
only Adam Hughes can get away with that.
Yeah, but I really enjoy coloring. Uh, this is maybe the part that I really enjoy because it's like yeah, the drawing almost finished when you are coloring. So for me, is the best part of the whole process.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, just for me to get past the inking stage will be a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's been a while, um, but it's like I've been working on this project on the side for forever. It seems. I always have paint work coming in, commissions, and various things that I'm doing besides my own personal project. But
Hmm.
definitely when I get this book out, shortly after, I'm going to start working on issue 2. And Rich is no longer going to be doing pencils, so I'll be writing, penciling, inking, and coloring, and just have a team to do the rest, lettering
Hmm.
and production. Um, and it will take me longer to a degree to do it myself, but um, I mean, if any book should be me, it should be Retro. It's a character
Yeah.
I created in my teens, so it's like I have a lot planned for him and his book, and it's going to be fun.
Oh yeah. When it's ours, it's always fun.
Yeah. Um, so we're coming close to an hour. Do you want to go to your crowdfunder page and show people, or can you do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can show from here because I don't.
Okay.
I can't do the how is it?
Share.
The share. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm 60 backer, 16, 60. I wish 60. Yeah, I wish 60. Oh man,
Sweet.
16 backers, 20 days, 36 days left, 57% done of 600 flexible goal. I'm with 343 euros. I don't know how much is in dollars, but yeah,
Right.
so far so good. And yeah, let's hope that I'm able to crowdfund this. and yeah, that will keep me excited. If I can find this, that will keep me very excited and motivated to do the second book. So
Yeah. No, definitely. Is that Michael
mm.
in the background? What's the dog's name? Cool. All
and
right.
now I'm doing some drawings to give to the backers. Every backer will have if I made it, every backer will have some drawings like this one. During the campaign,
Nice.
during the campaign, I will give away uh, some art that I'm making. So if I am successful with the campaign, every backer will get some cool drawings for them. So yeah,
Yeah.
that will be awesome.
I've been thinking ahead, and I'm curious what you yourself are going to do. Like, you know, when are you going to be doing sort of like putting the comics in envelopes yourself, or are you having some backer program or company do that, or
Yeah, Critical Blast will do the shipping in the US.
oh, cool,
Yeah, RJ was suggested by Mike Chimmy,
right?
and yeah, I talked to him. I really enjoyed talking to him, and I liked what he said. What he said to me, we talked for maybe an hour or so, and yeah, this it's a great way to get into the United States
Right. Yeah.
because there are problems right now with customs because I sent it 3 packages to United States a couple of months ago, and when they got to United States, they stayed in Miami for almost 3 weeks. And
Yeah. I mean, that's because of COVID, and the U.S. mail has been not nearly as good as it was, and it was never 100% perfect anyway. Um, but then again, it's like I heard we have a new strain of COVID, so who knows?
yeah, we are in the fourth wave right now
Yeah. So,
here in Portugal. Yeah.
but I thought, like, for my first real campaign that I'm doing, I'm gonna do everything myself. It's just a matter of I might rent an office or something, like a space,
Hmm.
because I couldn't have, like, all boxes and packages and comics, and I don't have room to do that here. So I might rent a space and sort of pack everything up somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to be hands on for my first one, and do everything by hand, and I'm going to buy envelopes and stickers for labels, and everything.
Yeah. Stickers are cool. Yeah, and people love stickers. That's one of the things that I want to make is stickers.
Yeah, I'm going to have stickers and magnets and mini prints, and
Mm-hmm. Mini prints are
a,
cool too.
a couple of things. Um, Plus, like the first issue is going to be bigger than the regular series issues. So the first issue is going to come in at 28 pages of story, but it will be a 40-page book. And then, regular issues will be 32 pages total, 25 pages of story.
But you said that's going to be a 40-page book with a 28-page story.
Yeah. So there'll be extras in the back. Um, and I got to figure out exactly how much room I have and what exactly I want to do. I want to do some ads for friends, books. I would like to get some fan art in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show the first 3 pages in the different stages, so pencils, inks, and then colors, without letters, um, and different things. I want to, I'm going to do some sort of editorial. I want to see if I can get some fellow peers to do letters for my letter column. It's like, I really want to go all out.
Mm-hmm.
To
Nice.
me, it's like all the extra stuff makes it more of a sort of event. Like the printed comic is not just like the story itself. It's more than that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I've had a vision for a long time of exactly what I want to do.
Yeah, I had a vision for this one, but it was taking too long, so I decided to finishing the quicker the better. So yeah, next time it will be different. Next time I'm learning with my mistakes, so next time it will be more and more as much as I can. You know.
Yeah. So okay. So if there's anything we missed, you wanna get to right now, otherwise we'll close it out soon.
Yeah, I'm fine, man. Thank you for having me. That was fun.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a blast being here with you again. A couple of it's been a year, I think,
yeah,
or
yeah.
something like
It's
that.
been a long time.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah, it was great to finally chat with you after all this time. And
Yeah.
yeah, thanks so much. Been awesome.
Oh, my pleasure, man. And go check out MarV Artwork's book, The Sin Killer. What's the subtitle? It's Revelation.
Yeah, Revelation. The second one will be called the Two Witnesses. Everything is related to the Bible, so I'm trying to keep as much reference I can from the Bible because John is a priest. So yeah, it's it's fun.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
go check it out. Go share it out. Tell your friends.
yeah. Share is very important. If you can back it, share it, please. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And yeah, thank you, Marv, for coming on. And
yeah.
thank you, everybody, for watching. Give it a like, share it out, subscribe, become a patron, all that jazz. I'll be here again tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to set up every stream I have between now and Monday. It will be on my YouTube channel, and you can check out the times to see if you can watch it live and join us. Other than that, have a great, great day and talk to you soon.
Take care, everybody.